President Muhammadu Buhari will visit Imo State on Tuesday to commission projects that have been completed by the Hope Uzodinma administration. This will be Mr. President's second visit to the southeastern state in a space of 1 year, having been there on September 9th last year to commission projects as well as engage with Igbo leaders. Tomorrow's visit is expected to be focused on sundry matters, but largely for the commissioning of completed projects by the Uzodinma administration. Joining us now to discuss the finer details of this presidential visit and what preparations that have been made ahead of it is Declan Emelumba, the Imo State Commissioner for Information. Thank you so much for joining us on Newsday. Now, what is the state government doing to ensure a hitch-free and secure visit by the president tomorrow?
Thank you very much for having me. I must say that every necessary minute details in terms of planning and execution of all the necessary things that need to be done to ensure a hitch-free presidential visit has been taken care of. All the routes and places for commissioning, we have ensured that security is thoroughly beefed up and everybody is waiting anxiously to receive the president. Imo people are very excited, waiting to receive the president for a second time. And so we are sure that there will be a very warm reception for Mr. President, and everything that needs to be done to ensure a hitch-free visit has been put in place, as I said.
It's good to hear that security has been beefed up, but do you have any concerns about any potential threats that may arise from IPOB's sit-at-home advisory?
We don't have any worries about any possible security breach or anything, because in the first place, like I said, normally, of course, you know that if the president is visiting any state, it normally be for security, and we are very, very prepared. Everything that should be done has been done. We don't have any worries. To start with, Imo people are excited, really excited, because we are talking of projects that really help to define their economic well-being, like the Olowere Road, which is a dualized road. It's a 35-kilometer road that has been abandoned for over 20 years. And if you pass that road now, you won't believe that you are in Nigeria. So people are excited. You know, it's a wonderful road that helps that has helped to improve the economy of the state and the well-being of the people, particularly petty traders, motorists, and so on. All these people are excited, and these are the Imo people anyway. So they will definitely be excited to welcome Mr. President, and I can assure you that they are looking forward to tomorrow.
All right, and we know that there's another project that will be commissioned as well. That is the newly built and furnished Imo State House of Assembly complex in Owerri, Orlu. Can you give us a little bit more information about the amount of work that was put into there?
Well, thank you very much for that question. The Imo State House of Assembly was in total and absolute decay up to the foundation level. And the edifice was almost caving in to the point that the honorable members who were supposed to be there to make laws for Imo State had to abandon that and take refuge somewhere in a makeshift arrangement for over 10 years. And I have forwarded to you, through your man here, the state of that House of Assembly before His Excellency Governor Hope Uzodinma decided to intervene and rebuild it completely. So it has been rebuilt, and when they commission it tomorrow, you will see that it is an edifice to behold, and everything has been put in place there, including the floor of the house where plenary is conducted, with modern state-of-the-art gadgets that you would think you are in a parliament in Europe. So it's a very wonderful edifice that cost the state government billions of naira to put in place. So the House of Assembly members are also excited. The leadership and the House of Assembly members are excited that for once, after 10 years, they can really go back to make law in a place that is befitting of the symbol of democracy. The parliament, as you know, is the symbol of democracy because that is where the representatives of the people meet. So this edifice has regained this lost glory, and the members are equally grateful to His Excellency, distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma, the governor, for intervening and restoring their dignity and sense of esteem as honorable members.
Now, while we're looking forward to the commissioning of these exemplary projects, the statement released by Dr. Ihunanyas mentioned that the president will also be attending to some sundry affairs, and I quote unquote. What are these sundry affairs that will be attended to?
Well, I do know that the president's itinerary will basically be to commission the Olu-Owerri Road, the Olu-Okigwe Road, Phase 2, and the House of Assembly complex. Then after that, he will have lunch with select leaders of Imo's people in the Government House Banquet Hall, and where there will be an opportunity for these Imo State leaders to interface with him and maybe exchange one or two pleasantries. So to the best of my knowledge, that is the summary, that's the main program of the president on this official visit tomorrow.
You talked about the president commissioning the first phase of the Owerri-Okigwe Road, second phase of Owerri-Olu Road, but I'd like to know, when will these roads be completed? Why commission before the full completion of the road?
No, I said the Olu-Owerri Road is fully completed. It's a dual carriageway of 35 kilometers. The Owerri-Okigwe Road is a 52-kilometer road, but it has a junction by Angara. When you get there, then you turn left. So we took it phase by phase. We have done that one. The second one will still be completed in due course. So it is just maybe because of the length of the road and so on that we are deciding to take it phase by phase. But definitely, in the next few months, the second phase will be completed.
All right, we look forward to
that. But the
Olu-Owerri
Road is not in phases at all. Yes.
Okay. Well, we know, unfortunately, Imo State has had a couple of skirmishes in terms of keeping law and order in the state. Now that we're in a political season and things tend to ramp up, and especially now that the president is coming into the state, I know you talked about your confidence about his safety. What about the safety of the other individuals in Imo State, as things could not, I mean, it's not possible to man and patrol everywhere. What confidence do you have that the security teams will be able to, A, keep the president safe as well as the citizens safe, knowing that they were supposed to be sitting home under this IPOB order?
I would like you to understand that these projects that are being commissioned are people-oriented projects. And it is about the people, it's about Imo people who are very, very happy and excited that these projects have been committed. And I don't think anybody will stop them from savoring the joy of seeing these projects completed. These people are the Imo people, they're in their state, and I don't think anybody is going to dictate to them how they will receive their president and stop them from coming out to receive their president. It's about the joy of the people that the thing they thought was impossible. If you know somebody who comes from Olu axis or even Okigwe axis, ask them about these two roads and the difference it has made on the life of the people in terms of commuting these areas, in terms of traders, in terms of motorists and so on. You find that this is the people's project, and they are ready, willing, and able to celebrate it. I think that the mood I have seen, they will celebrate it. And I can assure you that they will celebrate it safely.
Right. We spoke of, I'm glad we're talking about the joy of the people, because last year prior to the president's visit, there was a story which was, of course, debunked, that alleging that the governor had spoken about the president being insensitive to the plight of Imolites. Of course, that was debunked. However, with this visit, do you feel that this is a show of solidarity, an effort by the federal government to ensure that any sentiments that may cause disunity, any rumors or viral videos that are being put out there, that this sentiment of disunity is quelled completely?
Well, I think that this is the second physical visit the president is making to Imo State in 1 year, just like you rightly pointed out. And Imo people appreciate that he shows a lot of love for them, and it also shows that he also appreciates what the governor is doing, that the governor is determined to deliver democracy dividends to the people, and he's doing exactly that. So the president is trying to also show the people that the federal government is aware of what the government is doing in Imo State and is encouraging them. But, you know, you can never rule out that there will be fifth columnists who will try to do everything to take the shine out of a good thing, no matter how wonderful it is. And unfortunately for us, we're in this era of the tyranny of the social media. You cannot really control what they do. So whatever happens, I know that the good people of Imo State know the truth, that the state is united, standing behind the governor, and they are happy with what the governor is doing. I don't expect the opposition to be happy at the turn of events. So they will be free to try all manner of gimmicks, but at the end of the day, like we say, truth is sacred. Nobody can suppress it, and it's an open wound that only conscience can heal. So when their conscience begins to bear on them, they will recant whatever they are saying, and even the people will see the truth manifesting. So we are confident that people know the truth, and they will, and that truth will survive at the end of the day.
Commissioner of Information for Imo State, Declan Emelumba, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon and speaking with us.